Mark Williams on the left, John Handegard on the right. And again, tour player has made John start the match. And we can see that Handegard is striking on both of them equally well. 11 and 11.
It's an amazing statistic because he's worked really hard on lane 30 to get there.
And he's worked really hard to get to this position in his career to bowl for a national title. He did it one other time back in the 70s and lost to Wayne Chester in Salt Lake City, and that has haunted him his whole career.
Well, as we said before, it doesn't get any easier as you go up the ladder. And this is the guy that's led this tournament almost from the get-go. And I'll tell you what, Mike, he's not going to give him anything.
Mark, who averaged 239 this week from Beaumont, Texas. He's 37 years of age. His bowling goal is to win this week.
Tremendous rotation on the bowling ball. Got it up high. But look at that pin edge.
Oh. What a contrast in styles, too, Earl.
Well, they're not using any part of the lane, either one of them, that the other one's using. Here's another look at Mark Williams. Look at the short backswing, the tremendous rotation of the wrist. And as you mentioned in your tip, Mike, that's what gets that ball back to the pocket. But look at the roll. The heavy roll gives you that kind of carry.
Looked like he lost that one a little bit, Earl.
Well, he just mentioned something about swinging it. He's got to swing it, he says. What that means is he muscled it a little bit.
Or do you think he meant swing it out on the lane, throw it right?
That could be it, because that's what he did when he needed it in the 10th frame. You're right. I bet that's what he meant. Bryan Goebel, when he beat Bryan Goebel, he gave it a little more room.
Ooh, almost didn't give that enough room. Oops, he says. Handegard looks like he's having a good time out here.
We're going to take another look at that. This is why they put paint on these, Mike. For someone like John to get just enough of it. Doesn't want to damage it. Mark Frank have to buy new pins. See, those Brunswick pins, you got to hit them to get them. 3-pound, 8-ounce Brunswick pins.
No trouble for Handegard on that shot.
This looks kind of like the last match, doesn't it? Where Handegard started spare double. His opponent had 6 in a row. And, of course, Mark Williams hasn't got to that point yet. But
Mark, who takes very little time. 4-step player. Oh, did that fall late? What hit that?
I don't know, but he's got things going his way right now. We'll take a look at this game, the style of the tournament leader, Mark Williams, and watch how short the backswing is. He doesn't even straighten his arm out. Basically, right here, it's bent at the elbow. Look at the cup wrist. He actually almost rolls it off his wrist, Mike. He gets to the foul line, that long extension, tremendous wrist rotation, and see his elbow pointing straight at the floor. That's where the power comes from.
He's got Handegard's attention right now.
He sure does. You know, I'll tell you, John Handegard has got to feel like he's been scratching and clawing out of a hole all day long. It's just amazing. Every time he gets up there, somebody's throwing a double or 3 or 4 in a row at him.
Oh, but he knocked him down for the double. And if you're at home wondering if anybody can climb the ladder, just look back to last year when Dave Houston defeated Walter Ray Williams Jr. He climbed all the way up, came within 8 pins of breaking the record to win this very tournament. Handegard wants to duplicate that feat tonight, but he has to strike here to keep Mark Williams within reach.
The record you mentioned was the four-game TV record. That's Nelson Burton Jr.
Oh, now he's running him out.
He is. I'll tell you what, this is getting exciting, folks. It doesn't get any better than this right here. Here's another look at that shot. Look at the rotation. Just picks it up on the end. In contrast, you watch this guy roll the ball. And there's you see John run that one out. But watch how the rotation is on this bowling ball going down the lane. Mark Williams. A lot of difference right here. Got it up high. Got a break.
Well, he did get a break knocking that 10-pin out of there. He throws it just a hair slower, Earl, and it goes high. I mean, he knocked the 4-9 out in the 2nd frame, and now he had almost the 4-10 here in the 5th frame.
Well, when Mark makes a mistake, and here we look at that shot again, it seems he makes it high. He very seldom misses to the right. as far as getting the ball. The way he rotates the ball, it very seldom doesn't get back to the pocket. But if he makes a mistake, he generally gets some ungodly split of some kind by going through the middle of the head pin, and they get what I call the resin reactive splits, you know, the reactive bowling ball splits. You get 3 pins on this side and 4 or 5 on the other. It's a mess.
What that does, though, is that puts Handegard within 9 pins.
And actually with the hammer, you might say, because he's on a strike, and take a lead with 1 strike.
Boy, that pin was coming over to get it. Something got in its way there. A little interference here. We need a flag coming out here.
A little too many scouts going down there.
Watch this.
Watch what happens. Pin coming from the right side of the lane. Pin coming from the left side of the lane. And they combine, and that's stopping. Mike, good, got a good eye there, kid. For a young man.
At the 4 pin. Has it. Handegard now can take the lead in the match for the first time here in the 6th frame.
I wonder what's going through his mind, how he feels physically right now inside, how his heart's doing.
Well, I think that he's excited. I really think that he's not nervous, but just excited.
This is what he's dreamed about,
right?
Just to be here.
He swung it, and it went high. Oh, he tripped the 4!
Well, he's got that rollout going for him right now. It's going good. The crowd is really into it, and guess who they're pulling for? The old man, John Handegard. He's got it going, and here's another look at that shot. Watch this ball straighten out right there. That's the old rollout. Gets up, sets up in the pocket. John's reaction.
It's moved
for 5 in a row on his good lane. Has it.
Boy, is he carrying